Hello YouTubers, this is Pokediged here and welcome for my very first vlogging video on my YouTube channel. So technically I will be discussing with you all and sharing these stuffs that I bought from our vacation in Tokyo, Japan. And of course I couldn't thank enough for my friend Jessica for tagging along with me, because if she did not came along, I would not be able to go because of my illness, of my condition of the seizure and chronic disease, and I can't go or travel along even no matter what. I'm already at the age of, let's say I'm already at age of adult or already at 30 plus like that. I cannot go alone, so I had to tag along with my friends. So that's why I had to bring at least a companion or a friend along. And experiencing the traveling your most favorite destination is just a dream come true. And even right now, if you may ask me, like if I'm used to the system, even though I'm not like living there or not staying in Japan, I'm still used of the system there. Like example, like right now it's around like 9:30 p.m. here in Hong Kong time, but I'm already used to like 1 hour advance. So that means it's around 10 something p.m. there by now. But I keep saying to myself that I'm here in Hong Kong, I'm back home, I'm not in Japan, so I have to keep reminding myself every day for this. So yeah, so I'm still like talking every information about my trip in Tokyo, Japan. I'm going to share you the stuff that I bought in Tokyo, Japan. But I'm going to split it, this video like example. I'm going to make this for day one, then the next video for the next day, and then the day 3 for the following day, and so forth and etc. And I just came back from my first day at work at the Hong Kong airport. Same company from the worldwide, but just different positions. So yep, without further ado, let us begin. And don't worry, all the photos that I took, some on my Samsung Note 2 and mostly on the camera, will be by the end of this video. Like after I show you the stuffs that I bought, then most of the photos that I took, like some selfies, the surroundings, and in Tokyo, like there's some in Shibuya, Ikebukuro, like that, just example, will be by the end of this video. So without that, let us begin of what I bought. So after my friend Jessica and I landed to Narita airport around 6 something p.m. there, because it's like a 5 hours journey. The first thing, of course, we have to get is the kind of like a prepaid card, or we call it like a octopus card. We refer to here in Hong Kong. Is that you can use it for like for transportation, to buy food like that, like more convenient instead of like wasting your money. And this is how the card looks like. And there's 2 options you can go for. It's either a Pasmo or for Suica. But yeah, at the end we chose Pasmo. So there's no difference of getting a Pasmo or Suica card, because 2 of them are very convenient, and no matter how much you purchase this, like you put 1,000 and then get this one for a new registration, the money that you spend on this, it will be directly into this card. Like it's very convenient, you don't have to waste that money. And of course, how long does this card last? It lasts for 10 years. So no matter what you chose, Suica or Pasmo card, it lasts for 10 years. So that means if I want to go back again in Tokyo, Japan, I can still reuse this. Like you don't have to go for a waste. Unlike here in Hong Kong, like after you apply the octopus card, then after it passed like around 1,000 days later, then it's going to be gone. Like it doesn't even go for 5 years, so that's really a waste. So at least this is very convenient. Like if you want to reuse this again, then there's a system at the machine area, like the train station, at the airport, whether you came from the Narita airport or the Haneda airport. But since we came all the way from Narita airport, there's a machine nearby before we take the train to go to the Iwamoto-cho station. That's where our apartment is. That's where we're going to stay for 7 days and 6 nights. And yep, this is very convenient. So remember, if those of you are planning to go to Tokyo, Japan, remember to get a Pasmo card or Suica card, because it's going to be worth it in the end. And don't throw this away, because it lasts for 10 years. So yep, So after that, we purchased the train ticket, a round trip, so we don't have to waste a lot. So we spent like around 8,000 yen for one person. Like we paid like 16,000 for both, but we had to split the money just to make it even because it's a round trip. And yeah, this is the instruction, like for information about the ticket. Yeah, this is how it looks like. And the 2 tickets, we have to give it to the staff that who's handling in the train station. So I cannot show you that one, the 2 tickets, but I can't remember if I did took a photo of it. If I did, then I'll put it on this video. But remember, it's by the end of this when I finish everything talking to you all here. So, and of course during that day 1, like it's in the evening, the only stuff that I actually bought is the vending machine. Yes, speaking of the vending machine, I forgot to mention to you all that the moment you get out from the Narita airport and then you purchase everything like the Suica card or Pasmo card like that, and getting the tickets for, I don't know, like transportation, everything and so forth, you see a lot of those gachapon machines, which is the you know those toy capsule machines. There's a lot of it. It's like you just want to go, wow, you want to like spend all of a sudden. But I said to myself, I don't spend too much. I will spend what I need for my sister, for my niece, and for myself. So the very first machine that I go for is the Elena of Avalor, which is the one who also created the film of Sophia the First. And I did go for it for I think around 8 tries or 6 tries, but I can't show it to you because I already gave all of it to my sister and to my niece. But I was not able to get the jackpot because the jackpot that I really want to get and of course aim for is the scepter, the one that staff that which Elena actually holds. I was not able to get it. I keep getting the lowest one, so I didn't really give any luck to them. So I tried to see if I could go for other machines. So I tried the second one, is the Love Life Sunshine, and it's the one wearing the costume of the Halloween. So the very first one I spent for 300 yen, first try, and I got Yu Watanabe with the Captain Hook outfit. And yes, these are the list of the 9 characters, all the way from Chika, Riko, Kanan, Daya, and then Yu, and then going down. And then here is Yoshiko, or her nickname Johan, and then my favorite Hanamaru, and then Marie and Ruby. So yeah, I only tried 2 times. So this one I spent for 300 yen. So the second try I tried, and you won't believe it, I got my jackpot. Hanamaru, it's so adorable with this outfit of the Red Riding Hood, so adorable. And yes, so for those of you living here in Hong Kong, I plan to sell you Watanabe, and I have to make it a little bit expensive because that also includes the tax fee. So that's all the stuff that I bought for the first day. Like if I don't include the food and stuff like that, like if I'm only going to just talk about the stuffs like souvenirs that I bought for myself, my friends, and for my family, that's the thing I'm going to show, but not about the food. So on the second day of in Japan, which our destinations are Shibuya and Ikebukuro, if I get it correctly. If not, then I cannot really remember. But the very first thing I recall is Shibuya, because I really want to go to this store called Kidiland, because there is the special event until September 28th. And good thing on the second day, that was September 28th, because the Digimon is on the last day, so I had to grab as much Digimon goodies as I can. So the moment I went inside, you can see they're displaying the Digimon stuffs, and besides Digimon, they have Kirby, they have the Disney stuffs, the Universal Studios, animes, Disney, everything they have there. Like they have around 4 or 3 levels like that, like 3rd floor until the 4th floor, I guess. I can't remember. But what are the following stuffs that I bought in the Kidiland? Of course, we can't forget the Digimon. So the very first one I bought is this one, Hikari cosplaying Stelmon, and there's only like 4 or 5 stocks of her out of like with Takeru with cosplay as Patamon, and then Yamato cosplay as Gabumon, and Taichi cosplay as Agumon. So I noticed that there's only a few stocks of her, so I have to grab her immediately. And look at that detail of her. It's not like very detailed, but I like the way how they make her into this a very adorable outfit that still represents her and show that she is cosplaying or trying to dress up as Telmon, her Digimon partner. And then the second item that I bought is the blind pack right here, and I actually got two. And here's the front box view, and here's the back view, and the two rubber straps that I actually got. So the first one I got is Taichi Yagami right here, very adorable, and I plan to give this to my friend who cosplay as Taichi. So this is gonna be a souvenir from my friend. And then the second one, you would not believe it, my jackpot, Hikari Yagami. So at the end, two blind packs or blind box, I got the Yagami siblings. It's amazing. Then the third one is this one, the blind packs of the pins. Of course, there's a total of 9 of them that actually cosplay their Digimon like the champion form, but only 7 of them, because for Hikari and Meiko, they cosplay their Digimon partner but in their ultimate form. So the first one I got is Joe right here as Ikakumon, and then the second one again, him as Ikakumon. But still they're very adorable, but I'm not so sure if anyone here in Hong Kong really wants to get him because I kinda keep a lot of stuffs. And then last but not least, you know what? It's Hikari Yagami yet again. Like, I can't believe it. I was like so overwhelmed when I got the jackpot of my favorite characters, especially when it comes to Hikari. I really couldn't believe it because I really want to display a lot of Hikari and Telmon onto my Ito bag. Like, even though it looks full, but I really want to decorate more, like to make it like a little bit unique that represents that I designed, like decorated my bag like this and like that. But of course, still goes the credit from the Toei Animation and those artists. Like, get it from the convenience from the convention anime conventions. Yep. So so far there's 3 of them. And then the fourth item I got is this one pack, one blind box. There's actually these movable eggs like that, and there's around total of 9 of them. Right here you can see them. Then the last one is the unknown, but I already found out what it is and I saw it on Facebook just by chance. And the Digimon that I got, whoops, it's Piamon right here. And don't worry, it comes along with the plastic bag. It's just fall off by accident. So too bad that I was not able to get Telmon, because you know me, I really wanted to display it onto my wardrobe and display all over of Hikari and Telmon and some of Ruki and Renamon. So yeah, total of 9 of them right here, but I got is Piamon. Then last but not least is the file set right here, one of the file sets. Yep, and this is their champion, like when they cosplay. You can see all the way from Taichi, Yamato, Sora, Koshiro, Mimi, Joe, of course, Takeru. All of them cosplay with their Digimon partners, but the champion form. While the 2 girls, which is their movie of the day because of the Kyonsei, which I already watched it there, they are cosplaying as the ultimate form of the Digimon. Here is Maycrackmon's ultimate, and here is Angel Woman ultimate form as well. So this is the front view, and here's the back view. Very unique. And since you notice that I chose 5 different categories, right? So it depends on how many categories you go for. They give you stickers, but remember, 5 categories and you get 5 stickers. So if I did get like 9 different categories or more, I could actually get a lot of stickers, and it's given random. So the stickers, there's total of 9 of them, which represents the 9 Digidestins. And the following characters that I got, here it is: Taichi, Sora, Joe, Takeru, and then last but not least, Meiko and Meikomon. So yep, these are all the 5 stickers that I got in general. There you go. Hey, where's Joe? There you are. So yeah, they actually still represents the files and the rubber straps, if you didn't notice that. And yes, I will definitely keep them one. I keep these ones because they are great souvenirs, and I really want to put them onto my anime collection, which I collect a lot of stickers or some things that's really interest me. Then I just stick them just for remembrance because you don't get to see them in the later future. So after I buy those stuffs in the kiddie line, because that's my main target, we went to the owl cafe. And yes, those owls are just so freaking adorable, you just can't help it. And yes, here's one video that I could share to you all right now as me petting this barn owl, because if you remember that I like the Pokemon owl called Rowlet, or in Japanese you call it Mokoro. So yeah, take a look on this video. So after you have seen my videos of the introduction of the owls, like surround in their owl cafe, there's a lot of different breeds there, but at the end I still carry is actually two breed of owls. One is the barn owl, which you really seen the video. I was like talking to that barn owl like it's still like human being. And then the other owl, which apparently there's no video but there's the photo of it, which I would show it to you as well on by the end of this video, is the snowy owl that's based on the Harry Potter. It's like the moment you see these owls, you feel like you're in Hogwarts school. Like, can we go to now in Hogwarts? I really want to learn magic. You feel like in a magic zone, like you're full of, like, you just want to pet them in general. You just want to pet these fluffy darn owls. And these owls, the way they swivel their heads, they're bobbing their heads, turning their heads 180 degrees. Oh my gosh, they're so fluffy, they're so cute. From big to small, from skin, from thin to fat, no matter their size or how the size they are, they're just so cute. And my dream to pet them, because I'm so crazy obsessed of a Rowlet in the Pokemon Sun and Moon, or in Japanese you call it a Mokoro. It's just so adorable. So I really have to really pet the barn owl because it represents the real life version of Rowlet. And then the snowy owl that based on the Harry Potter, which is Harry Potter's pet. And petting those two are just so fluffy. Even though one of them, I forgot which one of those those two owls, kind of pooped on my clothes. So it's not good thing. It's not big, but it's quite disturbing. But this is not a joke. It really pooped on me, like not on me, but like to my sideway here, the hip, sideway here to my waist. So I said to the owner, like, it's okay, it's part of experience anyway, like that, and they just giggle. Then of course before we left the owl cafe and have a free drink, because if you want to go for like a beer or alcohol, you have to pay like that. So what I bought in there for mini souvenir and to thank them for letting us pet these adorable owls, I bought this one. It's also this kind of a card holder right here at the back as proof. And I bought this snowy owl, so fluffy, very very fluffy, like here, so fluffy, right? Here's the closer look, and look at his eyes, it's so cute. Then here's the back side. Yep, there you go. That's like where you'll be putting your card area here. But it's just a shame that I don't know is when the heck am I going to use it, because it's white and it's easy to get dirty. So that's why I have no choice but to put into the plastic bag for this time being until it's the right time to know is when to use it, because you cannot just waste for a fluffy little pouchy or fluffy card holder. So after going to the Al Cafe and before we head home to our apartment in Iwamoto-cho Station, which is actually 5 minutes closer to Akihabara. So it's very lucky for us, we can go to Akihabara anytime we want. So we went to the Animate, and I think it's also in Shibuya. I can't remember. I had to check on my book. Give me a moment. But yes, I know where I dropped down everything that I buy, or like what we bought, and I put how much the expenses and which are the destinations that we went to. So if I check it on the book right now on day 2, let me look. Sorry, it's So one is actually in Ikebukuro and Shibuya. Yes, that's the one. So the Shibuya is the one in the Kiriland store and the Ao Cafe. Well, for Ikebukuro is the Animate. Yeah. So the Animate, what I bought some for my sister, but apparently I can't show it to you all. It's mainly focusing on the Phoenix ride of the game, which a lot of you should know about this, of Miles Edward, Maya, Gumshoe, and so for those characters. But it's not very popular, but my sister loved it so much, so I have to grab it. Even there's one stock left of Miles, I just grab it instantly. Then for myself, I bought 2 Hanamaru stuffs right here. It's a card holder and one's acrylic stand, or you can display them like cooking around like a keychain. So there's a 2-way for this one, and this one costs for 1,200 yen plus tax. This one costs around 1,500 plus tax as well, and they're very cheap because if you buy it here in Hong Kong, it's maybe double twice the price. So it's much better to buy in there like instantly because it's very cheap. And then I done another lottery. Like I said to myself that I would not go for Ichiban KUJIs, but like if I'm going to go for Ichiban KUJIs, I'll go just a few tries, but I went overboard. So yeah, and you may wonder if the codes has been used yet. Don't worry, it still can use until December 23rd right here, but I'm not going to show you the codes. So I'm going to give these 30 something codes away when I do my next Ichiban preview to all of you. So after how many tries, 30 plus tries, I was able to get the one stock left of this one, the B price of this anime. If you really know this one, then you know. And this is the premium version, the premium selection figure. And the B price is very very gorgeous. It's the white horse and the girl. And then for the C price is the black horse. Then for the last one price, it's like a little bit of a girlish theme of the horse, the carousel, because this represents the carousel, not a real life horse, because you can tell by the way she's sitting on it and holding the like she's just leaning on this pole. It's like a merry-go-round like that. Then even the base right here, you can tell it's like this kind of theme park. Make sure call of Disneyland theme park. And yes, if you may wonder like if this is separated, yes, so don't worry, it's separated, you can see. And the sculpting and the detail, the textures, everything on this video, on this figure is just absolutely gorgeous. Even the detail from the horse and to the bottom part of the stand, because it's the merry-go-round. You can see those are the plants down here. Let me give you that closer look. There you go. It's really is gorgeous. And I remember that my mom really loves horses because she displays a lot of her toy horses near to the kitchen area. So I remember, why don't I just get this figure just for the sake for my mom, so that way my mom will not think like I'm only thinking for myself, not only for my sister, not only for my niece or my friends, but also including my mom, like that, to show her that I'm not fooling around. So yep, this is how it looks like. And my mom like saying it's so big, but when I took it out from the box, it's actually this small. But if you think about it, the box is big but the figure it's small. So if you're going to go for the lottery, it really depends by your luck. But yeah, this is how it looks like. It's like, this is my face and this is the figure, and you know how big it is. And yep, these are all the stuffs that I bought from day 1 and all the way to day 2. So the rest of the stuffs that will show to you all from day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and day 7 is going to be on the next upcoming video or the next following day. Because now my throat is getting a little bit dry, so I need to drink some water and give myself some break. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, and what are the stuffs that you like that I showed to you, just from the beginning all the way to the very end, let me know in the comments below on this video. So yep, till then guys, see you all in the next vlogging video, and enjoy the photos from day 1 to day 2.